In this video, I'm going to share with you kind of a weird trading strategy, which first of all doesn't use any filter whatsoever. And second, it works on multiple indexes. So the condition is quite robust. It's been originally developed and tested for E-mini NASDAQ. You can see the equity curve here. It's long strategy only. Average trade is $156. Just this year alone, at the end of February, it would already make almost $9,000. But with a little bit of optimization, it can work on other indexes as well. So for example, without any optimization, this is what it looks like on EMD. This is what it looks like on YM, E-mini Dow Jones. And this is what it looks like on E-mini S&P. So the potential is there. You can add, for example, some simple filter, but obviously the base of the strategy is quite strong. And without any optimization, there's a strong promise on other indexes already as well. Now, I call this strategy a bit weird strategy, but what I really mean, it's a little bit more advanced strategy. And I'll explain to you, I'll share the code and I'll explain to you what I consider to be weird and advanced about it. But first of all, this is a model strategy only for educational studying purposes. It works, as I said, on different markets. It's been developed on Nasdaq. Full trading hours, 24-hour sessions, time frame 30 minutes. And as always, the strategy has been built according to the model described in the book breakout.tradingrevolution.com. I have built in my hedge fund with my hedge fund team almost 2,500 strategies using the model and the framework in the breakout.tradingrevolution.com book. This episode is pre-recorded February 2024 in case you wonder why there are not the latest data in the report. And the code is in EasyLanguage TradeStation. For corresponding syntaxes, you can always Google EasyLanguage and particular syntaxes if you do not understand what it means. And as always, you're supposed to test these strategies, this stuff, and fine-tune them for yourself and include your thorough robustness testing procedures. These are just model strategies for you, so you can build your wealth upon some sound and proven ideas. Now, the strategy itself is super simple. So there is no filter except for time filter because, as I said, the strategy uses 24-hour sessions, but we definitely want to limit our entries during most liquid time. In Nasdaq, it's pretty much from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. At least that's what we use in this model. In our hedge fund, we sometimes use even a little bit more extended. And it's all just built on a simple breakout. This is the breakout level, calculation of breakout level. Actually, it's not so simple anymore. It's quite convoluted. And then exit on close. So it's a day trading strategy and stop loss $1,000. So the weird part or more advanced part is this breakout entry level calculation. Again, if you're not familiar with the breakout level calculation, just read the breakout.tradingrevolution.com book. So what we do here, we take a simple point of initiation, which is high of the last bar, but then we calculate the space part quite, I would say, interestingly, where we use this very weird condition, absolute value of the difference between typical price and highest open 35 bars back. So, as I said, this is very convoluted, and this has been prototyped by genetic prototyping. So you can use genetic algorithms to suggest or prototype different breakout level calculations, different not only point of initiations, but also different spaces. And why I decided to share this strategy with you is to show you that you do not need to be worried about convoluted conditions like this. There is nothing dangerous about that. you don't need to necessarily understand the rationale behind it. You just need to make sure it does pass robustness testing criteria. And the minimum robustness testing criteria we always run in our hedge fund, that's the very base, very minimum. We do a bunch of them, but this is the very basic one, is just market cross-validation. And as you can see in this just basic version, it does already cross-validate on different indexes. We cross-validate on markets in the same sector. That's what we've proven is sufficient for most strategies. Again, you can optimize these values N1 and fraction. This is up to you. And you can add some filter. I would maybe start with day of week, and I would eliminate the worst day of week and adjust the stop loss for each market individually. But that's it. This is what you can also use to create viable breakout strategies without any filter, but with convoluted conditions. By the way, if you want a real strategy from my hedge fund with a thorough explanation, don't forget to click on the link below and download it completely for free. And if you do not understand what is point of initiation, space calculation, stuff like that, again, we use everything in our hedge fund based on the knowledge from the Breakout Trading Revolution.com book. It just works perfectly for us. So that's it. If you like this tip, if you want me to share more tips and strategies like this with you in the future, please subscribe and give thumb up so we know you're interested, and it will be also great motivation for me to keep sharing these valuable priceless know-hows with you. Happy trading and see you in the next one.